Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all well. I hope you are having a good afternoon. If it is afternoon, or wherever you are, a good day, or good night, as some places are. I'm deaf in one ear. So if I sound odd, or like I'm shouting at the mic, I do apologise. I'm not trying to, more than usual. It's an unfortunate artifact of literally not having half of my hearing. So, yeah, that's fun. It should return to me. It's not permanent or anything like that, but nonetheless, not the most optimum thing for stream, as I'm sure you can understand. We left off on approach to Mercury. That's Aphrodite 2. 6 days away from entering its sphere of influence, which only lasts for a few hours because of how fast we're going when we do enter the sphere of influence of Mercury. So let's see this. Yeah, so it's on course. Not showing that it'll interact with Mercury, but no doubt that's just a tracking station thing. So yeah, once it does that, I'll have to decide what I do with the orbit, because we won't be able to slow down at Mercury. It's going far too fast for that. Its current velocity is 48,000 meters per second. Jesus. That's what you call fast, I believe. So yeah, to enter around Mercury, we'd need a lot more delta V than we currently do. We might be able to use it as a gravity assist, which would be cool. But doubtful that we'll be able to do much else with that, let alone have it orbit. Which is fine. So we have 6 days on that. 6 days, 6 hours. So I have also been working off stream on some new launchers, because we will have payloads that will be far heavier than what we can launch at the moment. Such payloads are things like our lunar landing and return mission, which I'll be putting in production as of now, and future lunar payloads. So let's load up Luna 14. And this is the Juniper rocket. So last stream I showed off Juniper 1, which in comparison to this is quite small. Yeah, fucking tiny, in fact I believe is the term, in comparison. And the reason it's called Juniper is because it uses the same family of engines as the Juniper 1 does. It uses RD 203, 204 derived engines, that being the RD 275 and 253. These are what fly on Proton. They're rather good hypergolic engines, and I thought hypergolic to save height, really. Height and physical space would be best. So you have the Juniper 30, which can lift 30 tons, as it sounds like. Juniper 1 can lift 600 kilograms. That'll probably get uprated to like 1 ton eventually, so the naming scheme will make sense. The Juniper 50, slightly bigger, slightly better rated, can support 50 tons, and then the Juniper 100 is a very heavy lift vehicle at, weighing over 2,500 tons, and can put 100 tons into low Earth orbit. So that's a very nice rocket, potentially for a moon mission, but we'll probably get more efficient engines by then, and I may convert part of these to hydrogen eventually. The Juniper 1350 will be fairly inexpensive from each other, simply because they use a common diameter. And a common amount of engines on every stage apart from the bottom stage. And these engines are expensive, but not inordinately expensive. So all's well and ends well. So yeah, we have a translunar injection stage with plenty of delta V, using the HM7B, and then on top of that we have the deceleration engine pack, the landing engine pack, and the ascent and return stage engine pack. Ironically, the hydrogen stage actually is bigger. I could make it smaller, but it doesn't need to be, so that's fine. I'm not tooling most of this because it, frankly, probably isn't going to be a long-term used satellite bus or stage or anything akin to that. But you never know. So we'll tool it if we have to use it again. Mainly for the time savings, but I'm trying not to spend too much because that contract isn't giving us any more money. So I want to have as much of the contract being profit rather than just sunk cost. So yeah, we can order this to be built. So let's do that. Roy figured out the staging, so that should all be good. And we unlocked all of the different parts for it. So overall, the cost for this mission has come to about 700,000 funds. But that was partly spent on tooling the rocket and on unlocking the parts that we're using. Once we need to use this rocket again, it's going to be much less costly, and overall it should be quite economical. The rocket without the craft without the rocket is most of the cost. The rocket is actually quite inexpensive once you tool it, which we have. So that's all well and dandy. Let's back out of here. Let's save and continue. I'm not sure what changed, but sure. And let's look at the contract, because I forget how much it's for. Okay, so we got an advance that basically is double what we've spent so far. So that's a nice amount of profit. We also get a very nice completion bonus, but we do get a pretty fat failure bonus. Thankfully, our deadline is in the far distant future. Actually that distant, but it's fine. Actually, I think that's the remaining deadline that we're playing with, not the total. So yeah, we have like 1.5 years to get this done. So we have room if the first mission fails. Not that I want it to. In fact, it's so important that I may actually build 2 of them, so we don't potentially have any issues. I clicked the wrong button. I didn't mean to hit edit. I meant to hit rename. Bugger! Thankfully, we can rename from here, so it's all good. Okay, so those are building. Those will be done in the not too distant. We do need to get a Mars mission up though. We can't just fast forward to these because the Mars window is going to be a mere 60 days after we complete these rockets, and no doubt they will take a while to roll out. So, we're using SLC-37 for the 700-ton launches, which these are. Specifically made to be under 700 tons for a 30-ton launch. Let's fast forward till that SOI change. Okay, and let's switch to it now. That way we don't overrun or anything like that. Okay, so our solar panels are not facing the sun. That's not amazing, not optimum, but that should be fine. We'll just reorient the spacecraft. Ah yes, this was the one that I forgot to include RCS fuel for. Whoops. That's fine. Given how much closer we are to the sun, our solar panels are much more effective than they would normally be. But they have already accumulated up to 25% of wear, so the case that the sun's brighter, but they are much less effective at gathering that energy. It should be fine. We have 2 of them, and we don't need nearly as much as they put out at the moment to keep this thing afloat, especially when it's just the spacecraft itself and not the booster stage. Our sphere of influence change is coming up. Just making sure where our periapsis isn't too changed from that little sun correction maneuver. So yeah, let's warp to oh, we need to tell the alarm to go away. For some reason the capture has disappeared. Hopefully that's not the case. There we go. It appears to be just whilst we time warp. Can't really figure out that we're actually going to encounter Mercury. That's interesting. That's fine. There we go. And we're slightly phasing into the planet. That's not amazing. We could do with not doing that. Let's phase our orbit a little bit. Try and just tilt things a little bit further away. "92 kilometers seems fine enough. Ah, I shut off the engines. That's right. Having the engines going might help. Let's slow-mo. That's fine. Whoa. $15.68. Sounds good. Let's see where that plots us. Closer to Mercury's orbit, which I'm not complaining about. Supposedly, we could try and elevate ourselves to Mars's orbit, though I'm not sure whether we'd actually ever encounter Mars. How is that looking? Oh, goddamn. Further than I thought. We did that right at the perigee. Only somewhat effective, unfortunately. Let's do that. We might as well utilize the speed given by Mercury. We'll have to collect what we can. Really? They both failed? Come on, KSP. Bastard. Alright, well. Guess we're doing this burn with the integrated thruster. I think the reason that it failed was we restarted outside of the optimum window for restarting, which is, I believe you're not supposed to restart it after 15 minutes or before 3 hours after the last restart. I'm not sure about that though. It shouldn't be a thing with the SPS, but here we are. We'll save some of our fuel to get an optimum burn around the perigee. And that's the sun occluded. Still can't really see it. Yeah, no, I don't think seeing the dark side is gonna happen. It's too pitch black. And activate the engine. There's the surface. The timing with the music is perfect. And we'll leave 250 meters per second of fuel in the tank. You only slightly push past the orbit of Earth, but it's fine. Oh, I love that. Perfect photo opportunities. Everything's a photo opportunity if you make it one. Right, enough tourist attractions. Now we wait to recover our signal to Earth, which is currently obscured by Mercury. Oh damn, that's Venus. There we go. That's a lot of money. Hot damn. That is a lot of money. Yeah, for now. Is it receiving enough electricity? Yes. Could be receiving more though, so we'll point it at the sun. There we go. Right. Had a think. So, the Mars probe. We can use solar panels. They'll only be half as effective. So, basic power generation and storage. How far away are we from RTGs? I would like RTGs. The Snap 9 would probably do. They're expensive as hell, but they're effective. Oh, we have Soyuz now. That's awesome. Get too carried away looking at things like this. Oh, Sally 134, nice. We have docking and crew transfer. Oh, that gives us the Soyuz stuff. Interesting. This is... Yeah. Does this have any of the Soyuz lunar stuff? No. Oh, it does. The LK lander. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Trying to figure out what the difference is between the LMDJ and the just LMDE. There's a very slight increase in ISP, that's it. God damn, 356 seconds. Guessing the upgrade is up here because it's the RS-18. I'm pretty sure is a modern upper stage engine. Well, more modern. Oh, 132. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So the difference between these two is one is Rocketdyne and one is Pratt & Whitney. Interesting, I never knew that. Is the RS-18 like a high performance upgrade through stage combustion, maybe? Not that I can see. Yeah, I can't see where you unlock the RS18 upgrade. Anyway, I'm staring at the tech tree again. What are we going to unlock? I love how this is just entirely upgrades to existing engines. Jesus. I might as well get it. This would be useful for the engines on the Juniper 100. Yeah. Probably want to get that. Let's leave the science as it is until we have a more clear way forward with where we're going. I'm going to dump a bit of funding into our build queues. There we go. Speeds those up. And then we should probably work on a Mars probe. So, I said I was going to use RTGs, so let's use RTGs. Right, so... Would IT2. The first thing I'm gonna look at is... no, we'll just keep it the same. Let's not mess about with it. Right, so... So for Mars, what we'll do is... we will keep the solar panels, but we will put two... radiothermal electric generators on there. Too big. There we go. Small, but they will help with the power, especially in darkness. We've got to put them in pairs, so we need to find a place where that can happen. Sure. It was a little bit funky, but if it works, it works. We'll clip it in a bit so it looks a little bit more connected. And maybe rotate it a little bit. Is that touching? It's touching. That will provide 0.15 a minute. There's a lot less than 0.25 a second. Yeah, they don't really help. Hey, yeah, we'll need a bigger probe or to just dive in and replace the solar panels entirely. Let's use the bigger ones then. We'll have to be on the side, unfortunately. Jesus, they're massive. Yeah, definitely need a bigger probe for these. Look. Not out of place. They are comically fucking massive. These are comically low power, unfortunately. The solar panels should be fine. at the distance of Mars? Actually, they won't. Oh, shit. We have a problem. RTGs it is. There we go. That helps a little bit. Hopefully once the probe is not actively working, that power draw will drop and the solar panels and the RTGs will work their magic. But we'll have to see. Hopefully that doesn't change the staging. Is not good. Well. Yeah, it did. That's annoying. Has anything else been messed up? No. Looks like we are good. Now. This didn't have RCS. Let's fix that. UDMH and NTO. Okay. That should be a far more functional version. Yeah, so the restart modifier is above 80% until around 19 minutes after the last restart, and then drops to 30% at 24 minutes. Restart modifier is 30% until 2 hours, and then climbs to back up to above 80% after 2 hours and 43 minutes. So, yeah. Cannot restart between 15 minutes and 3 hours after shutdown. There you go. That's what happened. It's annoying, but Something we'll have to deal with. We'll have to keep that in mind in the future. Okay. Close it up. Make that Aphrodite 3. And build it. Ah, needs first RTGs. Right. How close are we to that? Literally like 7 days away. Okay. Alright. Plans. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, now we can build it.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I shall continue hydrating. Thank you, Josh. How are you? Where have you been? I was exhausted from work and now had dinner. Fair enough. Right, so yes, that's something we have to do. We have to modify some things. Because there's an extra spacecraft there that doesn't need to be. Which of these is the higher? This is the probe. This is the leftover carcass with the Agena engines on. Let's terminate that. Cleans up the place. I've also just noticed the fact that my speaking animation does not have glint in the eyes. I don't know why that's happened. Let me just fix that, because that's going to annoy me. Most annoying. Hmm. There it is. Okay. Don't mind me, chap. Just messing with things live, as you do. Hopefully this doesn't lag out the stream. If it does, I apologise. Nope. Yeah, apparently had no effect on the stream. Okay, cool. Useful. And there we go. Now I have a glint in my eye when I'm talking. Sorry about that. Right, so switch back to the game. Okay, this will be ready in time. Well in advance of being ready, actually needing to be ready. Mercury orbit. Duration of essentially like 8 years. Still a hefty contract. It would put us ahead though. I think we'd have to design it before we accept the contract. Because honestly, that's difficult. I think we're just going to shoot for the contracts we already have. We need to get this done. We need to get Mars Flyby done. And we need to launch crew. Crew's getting close. Get a lurk because I need to make some food, but I want to say hi first. Hope you're having a good day in stream. Hey Arvin, nice to see you. I'm half deaf, but apart from that, I'm doing well. I hope you are also doing well. Josh. Let's work on lunar exploration ever science. Because we'll get that just before we finish. And we can put that on the probe. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Yes, I hope you're well, Arvin. And enjoy the food, whatever you are making. Oh, I forgot to edit it. Whoops. Ah, well. There we go. You don't need to launch this for a while, so... Improve power generation and storage. That'll be nice for... Well, that'll actually be nice for Aphrodite 3. Because I believe that's the one that has the upgrade. I think. No. No. That's folding solar panel. Which actually might be nice. Let's see how long this will take. 53 days. Possible. $62, $72. Yeah, that's possible. Which is back on manned program. Because I need these two for launching manned, but I saw KSP had to peek in. Well, I hope you're enjoying it here. If you don't know what this is, RP1 is a realism overhaul based career mode and system. I am playing the legacy version. There is a newer version. I'm not playing that specifically because I have not learnt it or any tricks to do with it. And I also started this before they even released it. They released it 3 days after my first stream. It was very, very awesome. But yes, because this is realism overall based, it's based around a lot of real life concepts versus KSP, ISP, thrust, fuels, payload fraction, orbital mechanics. Basically everything is specifically modified to fit within a more realistic scope. I love the future flight mods, but never tried RP1, ionic thrusters, nerd heaven. Yeah, ion thrusters are far less powerful in this. Ion thrusters in real life are very low thrust, take months to make minor adjustments to orbits. An ion thruster, a very powerful ion thruster, was on the Capstone spacecraft that went to the moon, and it took months to actually adjust its orbit to actually capture into the moon. So yeah, it's not nearly as powerful as in KSP vanilla. Very nice. I see. I presume the ones you worked on are the, I want to say, argon ion thrusters on the Starlinks Starlink V1 and obviously V2. Did you work on V2? I guess not working on V2 because V2's been recently. Yeah, it's pretty awesome that they use argon. It's cheaper. For the ion thrusters on those. The fact they use ion thrusters at all, like that's pretty awesome. Obviously, very SpaceX thing to go for efficiency over thrust, because yeah, ion thrusters not very powerful. You know your sets. Can't believe you guessed that. I'm reasonably aware of what SpaceX is doing. I mean, they've been pretty public with the well, I follow NASA space flight, so you know I'm glued to the SpaceX feed essentially. But yeah, I like that they've decided, fuck it at this point. We're not going to wait for Starship, so we're just going to lob V2s up there in reduced quantity on the Falcon 9. They have the payload for it. Like, it's amazing how the Falcon 9 have improved their payload capacity on reusable Falcon 9 Block 5. Oh, lots of orange and red. Yes, I'm a little bit ahead of the curve. Also, welcome CMAV. I do recognise your name this time. I think last time I didn't recognise you, but I'm no longer there. But it was a fun internship. Oh, I hope it went well. I hope you left on decent terms, and I hope you're still in the industry, because it's a pretty awesome industry to be in. Perhaps one day I'll be in the industry. Yeah. Thank you, Josh. That only minorly jump scared me. I'm more on the neurotech side of things now. Ah, Neuralink. I'm guessing. You worked for SpaceX, so like, it's natural that you'd work for a company around the same sphere of influence. Or I could be totally off base. Ah, how did I guess? Anywho. Right. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for this and then get an upgrade for Aphrodite. Let me know if you're in the Bay Area and want a tour. Unfortunately, I'm British, so I'm a little bit far away from the Bay Area. If you know if they're starting Starship point to point, let me know. Because that's probably the only way I'll be over there anytime soon. Oh, the true jump scares are Tarkov Nade ones when you play Pew Pews anyway. I need to get back to Tarkov, yeah. Oh, I am too, if you're ever in town. There. Really? How expensive is it to live in the Bay Area? I have to imagine it's got a fortune, given the amount of high wealth companies there are around there. It's absurd. I'd imagine so. And that's coming from a Londoner. Like, I'm used to expensive fucking cities, but I looked at San Francisco once. And, yeah, I don't envy people who live there. Like, fucking, I'm not surprised that the only people I see living there are, like, Adam Savage and, I think Simone Gertz works or lives around the Bay Area. And things like that. Rent at my current house is 5k a month. Ooh, okay. To be fair, London is worse. In London, the rent can be like 15k a month. But the fuck, Jesus, that's like, what's 5k a month? 5 times 12. A cool 60 grand a year. Jesus. That would need a very high paying job. Ouch. And that's Luna 14 done in record time. 19 days to roll out. Not amazing, but we'll deal with it. I split it with our housemate who's also at the same company because it would be stupid otherwise. Fair enough. I mean, that's still $2.5 grand a month. Like, that's more than the entirety I spend on rent, food, and everything else for 2 months. Like, Christ. It's a whole house, so we're very comfy. Fair enough. God, I imagine looking at that on my bill and just cringing. I suppose if I work for Neuralink, I'll probably be earning enough for something like that, but I don't want to assume that at the same time, because, like, I don't know, not everybody's rich that works at, expensive companies. The assumption that's unfortunately, yeah, not the best assumption to make about people. Right, let's launch Luna 14. Hopefully it works. I'm using lots of clustered engines, which, as the Russians and SpaceX have shown, not always the most reliable thing in the world, but yep, I cringe monthly, and sure we do, and I mean, I have 3 previous startups under my belt, so I'm fine. Jesus Christ. Fair enough. If you ever need, I don't know what skills I have. IT skills. That's the only one I have a qualification for. At least that I can use publicly. I have a medical degree, but it's a military medical degree, and in the UK, that's under NDA because of the circumstances that you can earn it under. So, yeah. Annoyingly. Anywho. Ascent guidance. Putting the ass into ascent guidance. Let's see. 8 is... Let's see, fairing. Hello? I'm not going mad. Where's the fairing? Why can't I separate the fairing? If for some reason set so it can't separate, what? Okay, let's roll this back to VAB. What happened there? So I'm fine, but I rent the extra rooms to colleagues who need a cheaper place to stay. Fun. I mean, we are looking for IT info engineers. I see. Yeah, unfortunately, my only civilian and as such, like, actually on paper qualification, is IT. I'm passionate about IT, but, like, yeah, no, I have more of a passion for space and for streaming and, other things. It's one of those things where, like, I thought it was cool. I was about to say, please don't say that I scrapped it. Right, okay. Why the fuck does it not have a fairing decoupler? I was about to say this would never happen in real life, but then I remembered that somebody hammered a fucking inertial navigation system sensor upside down on a Proton. So no, I don't think it's impossible for this to have happened in real life. Go on, but this was a nice lunch break at work. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, and yeah, have a good time at work. It's nice to meet you. Right, okay. Why was the fairing decoupler off? Oh my god. Okay. We should be good. 13 days. That's annoying. And I have to do this on Lunar 14 as well. Yes, Lamau, the proton disaster. Yeah, oh. Look, I'm sure being a Russian rocket engineer is not a fun time. Because at the end of the day, you're working under Russian rules, which, well, yeah. There's been a lot of deaths in the Russian space program. Not because of people dying in space. But at the same time, how do you hammer a fucking inertial navigation sensor, which probably has a sign on it that says, put it this way up, in the wrong way? Like, it feels like a very intentional thing to do, which it may have been, and, you know, God help the person who did it, but yeah. And again, you know, these are also the people that apparently accidentally drilled a hole in the middle of a Soyuz. So, you know, what can I say? Yeah, anyway. Going decoupler and then going. Cool. Sorry about that. Was freshening up a bit. Right, so those are building. Thank you, babe. Konnichiwa to you too. I literally just hydrated. God damn it. No. Okay, you buy the drink. You buy the takeaway I'm gonna get. I literally don't, but okay, Josh. Oh, you have to buy travel insurance still. Fine, I guess. Not having to pay inordinate sums of money if something happens is, like, important, I guess. Young people these days. Oh, I can be an arsehole at times, Jesus. Right, so before we fast forward anymore, I'm gonna edit this to use level 2 solar panels. She does that a lot, being the child she is. How's the space flight stuff going? Do we still have the smiley face? Yes, we still have the smiley face on that rocket. Josh, shut the fuck up. We're both agreed that mentally, I am far beyond my physical age. And not by choice therein. Yeah. See? Smiley face, still there. True, but still. No, there's no but. There's no but in there. Okay. Why did he sort of... okay, well, we're going to replace him anyway with new solar panels, so it's fine. Right. I'm gonna move this to the center. And we're going to use a hinged solar panel. 2, specifically. They're not going to be quite that big. So that would look nice. There's an interesting offset version. Again, would look very nice. Okay, let's not be that big. Look cool, but we scaled these down. Those would look cool. Yes, there is, because I'm mentally older than people my age too, and I'm nearly a decade older than you. I don't say I'm older than you, I say I'm older than her. There's a difference. The two are not very similar, two situations. They're a little large, but that would be an interesting design. Also, we have the Orion version. Why can't I... Weird. Let's try that again. Pretty simple. That'll work. Oh god, they're heavy. Jesus. So, for their size, they're very effective. So... You're not. I am. Cringe Nightbot. Shush. I am. I just constantly forget my walking cane. Do you need help crossing the street? Sometimes when there's heavy traffic. Car traffic isn't gentle to cyclists, you know. Sure, your hips can handle cycling. My hips absolutely. My back, though. Mood. Alright, old people. Jesus. Way to sound old without being old. I'm gonna look because Owie and got YouTube videos to catch up on. Love you, babe. Enjoy space. Enjoy the YouTube videos. Jesus. No. Also no. Yeah, I mean, a cool design. Nothing else. 5.1. Did that. Though it would look better being able to sun track, but we don't have sun tracking. We don't have sun tracking in these parts. We'll go with that. What happened to staging? Oh, it's the old staging, right. Wait, why? Why are the fairing decouplers disabling? That's the second time now. The hell? Really just kind of confused. I'll roll out Aphrodite 3 just so we have it ready. Okay, Juniper 30. Let's wait until the moon is in the same inclination as us. Okay. We've saved and time to launch. I haven't seen SLC 37 yet. Stage 8. Yep, that's correct. Guidance, orbital inclination. Let's save again, just because not trusting the game. And let's set this to 4.9, since we've kind of overlofted last couple of times. I like this. That's cool. Is there a wire between these two? I guess not, no. Okay. Gauge autopilot, close that, and let's launch. I shall hydrate again. So far, so good. Okay, so 49 is about where we want to aim for turn rate. 0.49 degrees per second. You had 2 engine failures on this stage. Not amazing. Then again, we haven't really flown them before, so you know. Very nice fairing separation. Almost lost another engine, but he should be fine. New launch vehicle. You learn something every time. Good performance on all engines. That's good. These engines seem to be really quite reliable. That's nice. I guess the RCS got bevered when I extended the tank. Whoops. I could use this. Has a little bit more fuel left. It does have an ignition remaining, but nah, we'll leave it. I believe it is set to turn to debris once I leave it. I'm not sure. If not, I'll deorbit it. And switch. Ah. Near enough inclination wise. Okay, so 3100 meters per second. Nice. Where's the sun? Okay, so hopefully we'll be hitting somewhere with sunlight, but I'm not sure about that. There we go. That should put us on a sunlit area. Not that we'll be spending much time there. What's my RCS doing? Okay. We'll do that then. Whenever you want to stabilize. Are we finally lined up? Jesus. That took a ridiculous amount of time. Engine failure? Yep, engine failure. God damn it! Well, time to rage safety it because, yeah, I mean, can even get there using the descent stage, so there's no real point. Hopefully the next launch will be a bit more successful. Okay, so the Mars transit time is around now. We'll wait a little bit longer. Outright. And let us launch. Pitch black, but that happens. The turn rate on this is higher if I remember, so let's set 0.7, 0.75, and then 3500 radians, normal orbital inclination, early shut off stage is stage 2 to PVG after stage 2. Looks good. Odd. Oh, that's very loud. Hi, hello. I very much apologise for that. There we go. Okay. Ow. Yeah, not sure why we didn't receive the normal aerodynamic effects. One engine failure, but it should be fine. Why is the bitch program continuing? That it's set to stage 2 instead of stage 3. I'm an idiot. That's why. fast forward it a bit. Don't need to see everything. And that is good orbital insertion. Time to aim for Mars. Burn off the excess fuel in that stage. The periapsis, so we get the maximum amount of energy out of it. Okay. Let's actually remove that node. There we go. Why aren't you doing anything? These RCS are definitely on. UDMH and NTO. UDMH and NTO. what's going on? Oh, does it not have the avionics? Oh, bugger. How did I miss that? Well, no, it shouldn't be controllable at all. You have ship manifest. Lets us dump a certain amount of the fuel. There we go. Unfortunate, but we should have designed it better. In at F5. What doesn't help at the moment is somebody's having a really smelly barbecue somewhere. And I can smell it. And I hate that. I don't want it now. Somebody wants to buy me a barbecue or something containing barbecue. I'd be grateful. No. Stick a piece of meat in front of those engines and you'll get a barbecue, I'll tell you that. That's good enough. How much fuel do we have? Enough. Let me focus on Mars and see how this is transforming around the planet.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I'll take the last sip out of my can. You can tell I'm focusing, can you, Josh? Ooh. Getting an intercept with Deimos won't be there when we get there, actually. There we go. That works. The only thing is we'll have to move the damn probe to align its solar panels, but that's an unfortunate factor. There we go. Let's see where we are facing when we leave Earth. Might be facing towards the sun. Nice. Okay. We're in business. We're not getting much positive charge. I would prefer to have that be a little bit better. What? How are the two of these not giving more power? How were they giving more power earlier? It would help if I shut down the avionics. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's annoying, but it's still close enough, so it's fine. Okay. The command on both of these will shut down. Is important with this weather. I'm getting beautifully dull weather, Josh. I'm basking in the wonderfulness that is cold. Okay, so that's on its way. Gonna go into the tracking station to set an alarm for when it will be transitioning into the Mars space. So we'll select this alarm clock and SOI change. Not that. Right, so 308 days. That should do it. There we go. Jesus. What is this little thermometer icon? Ah. That's why. Okay. Let us see about making a manned spacecraft. We need to be working on our manned spacecraft program. Right, so new. And let's see what we have. We have Gemini. We have Mercury. So we'll be going with Gemini. This is a bit more advanced. Just going to look up Gemini. So we can try and get all of the parts that we need. I believe, yes. We need that there before that. Retrograde section decoupler. That comes after the heat shield. Gemini lunar heat shield. Where's this from? Oh, we already have it. We might as well use it since it enables us to have faster re-entries. I don't think it's that much heavier. Not that that's really an issue with the rockets we have. It's... yeah, it's heavier, but it's fine. Retrograde section decoupler. Equipment section. We need the retrograde section first. There we go. And then here we will not use the solid rockets that we would normally use. We will use extremely reliable liquid rockets. Or engines, I should say. The reliability of these is 99.45%. For reference, the reliability of the Gemini motors is not shown. That's not very useful. I imagine they have a reliability, it's just they don't want to show it for some reason. Yeah, that's really annoying that they don't show that, because I would love to know the difference, but here we are. They don't show it, unfortunately. Oh, Rocket Band Twitch, hello. What if I told you I made a rocket named Project Mercury? I'd say you've murked the name off the US, technically the US military, NARCA. I think it was NARCA when Mercury was launching. I think so. Anyway, welcome to the stream. So we can have 4, yes. The way the perspective works on that is very confusing. Anywho, Merc the US. It means merked is like stole in British slang. I do apologise. That was a joke, FYI. Because Mercury was the first manned capsule by the US. Not the first organisms that the US sent up. The US sent up monkeys and all sorts of living organisms, irrespective of their survival chances. Who needs to survive, right? Let's do silver and reduce the diameter a bit. Guess you need to have them be separate. Okay. I should probably put these to high pressure. There we go. Merc to me means hire mercenaries to murder someone. I mean, it's related to that, but no. Merked just means like, or merked off, I think specifically means to steal. Probably has something to do with mercenaries, but I don't think it has to do with murdering. But not real, only in a game, so you get killed in PUBG by full squad, that means you got murked. Ah, fair enough. Anywho. Yes, I would like to connect the engine, thank you. We squish these. We can. Let's squish them. Engines aren't pointing out all the way. Whoops. There we go. How much space is in here? It's a flat adapter, so not much. That's annoying. How close are they? Too close to comfort. Okay. We'll just move them up. Annoying, but... So, want to see my Saturn 5 replica? I message you on Twitch. I will look after stream, but thank you very much. Yeah, that should fit. That should work, maybe. Good enough for government work. Now, is it actually going to give us any Delta V? We'll see. a little bit of delta V, not an amazing amount. That should be fine. Emphasis on the should. Pressing F while rotating or move tooling will allow you to switch between absolute location and local location. I know, I have a thing in games, it's not just in KSB, I have a thing in games just use the physical buttons. It's stupid. I can't, I don't know. I grew up always pressing the buttons, so instead of like using keys for things. There again, I use C to change, well, when it works. There we go. I use C and X to change that stuff, so. And C will toggle your snap tool on and off. Not C. C increases the snap tool amount. Oh, in vanilla. Yeah, it will. In vanilla. I've realised I can just pop these in. Yeah. And then we can probably increase the V scale of these now. Yep. I did not mean to do that. That looks good. 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, cool. Did we need to have them? No. But it's nice to have them. And then we'll connect that. Does that need a decoupler? I think it needs a decoupler. If you use your mouse, that sounds more like a habit of transparency for your viewers. Honestly, no. It's just me being kind of not really. Basically me just being slow, and never getting used to like using the keys. Like sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Like as I said, switching these I know the keys for. These I never really learnt, so I just learnt to press the buttons fast enough. So it is what it is. Is there really no decoupler here? Am I going mad? Am I stupid? It does have a decoupler, it just doesn't have staging for some reason. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully you can just click on it and go, hey, yeah, decouple. Electric charge, bring that up. And then this has mounts. Yes, it does. Can you set it to have 4 nodes? Yes, there we go. Paint blue? No. White. Nice. I didn't realise it had that style. I like it. Gee, how does blue look? On the main view, when you launch craft, there's a docking mode function that converts WASD to reaction control thrusters. I do know that one. Again, I've still never used it because I always... Again, this is the idiosyncrasy. I'm fine using H, J, K, L, I, and N to do docking, even though most people hate that. I never learned how to use that. I always use the J, L, K, I. There you go. Yeah. Because, like, it's just easier to know those controls in addition to the normal controls. Idiosyncrasies. They are what they are. NTO, MMH, and helium. Do I have buses that you can use that? I think I have RCS that can. It uses aerosine. NTO, MMH, and helium. Ah. Oh no, that's a Mercury. Not going mad. I think there's a specific thruster for it. Yeah, there you go. Gemini orbit altitude and maneuvering system. That's quite low delta V. We could go into tank UI and just remove that. But then again, we need it for the RCS because the RCS uses it. So, how much do we have space-wise? Not much. We have barely anything. Let's go to 96 there. 120. And I don't know, 3,000 for the helium. Might as well. And then we can use a more efficient engine system. Do we need it again? No, but I like efficiency. KTDU. 3 ignitions. No. Soviets have more engines, like I just can't find them. U1250 Stainer, no. The Soviets had a decent orbital maneuvering system engine around this time. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm just going mad. What if we just use these? They're a bit big. um... T95, that wouldn't be bad. Okay, we'll use those. Except we'll use a smaller version that will, like, fit. I prefer it to not look awful. That would work, but they'd stick out the bottom. I suppose we can just offset them in. Okay, that works. And these can be MMH and NTO, level 3. And then we'll just put MMH and NTO into there. Okay. Plenty of Delta V for on-orbit maneuvers. Not that we'll probably be doing many of them, but we do have fuel cells. Lithium liquid hydrogen would last for 32 days, 27 days. Lithium hydroxide. Can we use a more efficient scrubber on this? We're already using an efficient scrubber. Okay. Okay. Suppose we can just put a service module in there. Dent it down. Make it foil. And then have this contain lithium hydroxide. Do we need a large amount of lithium hydroxide? No. Are we not going to be using this on orbit for long term? But I'd rather build the capability into it now than fuck about with it later. Let's limit it to 60 days. So 80 would give it 66 days. 70 would give it 60 days. There we go. And then the rest of this could be thruster or food, I suppose. Yeah, let's give him some more food and water. Oxygen only lasts for 1 day. What? Okay. I guess we don't have a way of producing oxygen apart from the gaseous oxygen. Only gives them an extra day each. What was it? 70, I think it was. How's that looking? 16 days, 3 days of oxygen. Yeah, oxygen is unfortunately annoying thing to deal with. And let's fill the rest of it with oxygen. Yeah, 11 days of oxygen seems fine. Like, you need to go hog wild with it. The fuel cells will only last for so long anyway, so. Stress means that they'll only do 50 days. It's a good start. If we need to expand it, we will. But we don't need to. So we won't. Can't really set this to like anything higher than what it is, quote unquote. Annoyingly. So I love how we're storing food in here and water, even though like it'd be stored in here, but okay. Sure, whatever you say. We can store some food and water in here, so let's do that. There we go. What else to add to it? Well, if we wanted to have a growth option, we could utilize extending solar panels. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll have them on the side like that. That has a retractable version, which I don't know, seems appropriate for a, you know, predecessor to Orion, technically. And they're more aerodynamic, so. Do we technically need them? No. But we can have them, so we will. Okay, so we'll have that. Yeah, I think there's not much else we can do with that, really. Yeah. Now, what will we name this? That is a big question, because I'm not sure what I'm going to name it. I'm not going to name it Gemini. Does chat have any suggestions? Suggestions, any suggestions? Otherwise, I'll just go like, I don't know, Libra or Perseus. Let's go with Perseus. No, Poseidon. And then for Poseidon, we will use a... Technically, we could use Daedalus. We haven't used Daedalus in a while, and given we don't need much payload, how expensive is Daedalus? That's the question. So we need to adapt Daedalus to the diameter, I think. Let's see. Is there an adapter? That's the question. Gemini adapter. That's kind of useful. Imagine there was an adapter. I swear I remember it. UHF antenna. Equipment section. Imagine just one of these will do. There we go. Ta-da. Yeah, I guess there's no no adapter that I can utilize, which is annoying, but I suppose that means I can go custom. Ring coupler. Decent size. Yes. And we'll make it as thin as possible. Make this a little bit bigger. Now what next? How do we convert down the size? I think we just have to expand the tank. How big is the tank at the bottom? Yeah, that isn't... I forgot, this was not made for 3-meter wide things. Ah. That's annoying. Very annoying. Huh. We could just go that and have it look a bit stupid. It works, it works. Could also have this be a an enlarged version, maybe? What do it use as an engine? Ah, good old RD 101070101 01110 0110. What could we do with this? It's a reliable engine, so... There we go. What to do? What to do? Amount of Delta V this has. Maybe do a big stick Soyuz? Maybe? Not sure. Seems a bit overdone for... Just trying to think how to downsize this to not just a lot of Delta V really. Doesn't really need that amount of Delta V, but what I'll probably do is I will probably work on this off stream and see if I can reconfigure the launch vehicle to just be a little bit more not necessary, but the word will come to me eventually. Fit the parameters a bit more, because at the moment it's a very heavy launch vehicle for what really doesn't need a heavy launch vehicle, especially considering our other launch vehicle is just as heavy and can put 3 times the payload into orbit. So yeah, it's a little bit of an inefficient vehicle, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, absolutely go ahead and follow if you would like. I will hopefully be streaming tomorrow. You never know, but hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. And let's see if we can find somebody to raid very quickly, because it is kind of late. And yeah, let's not have audio, thanks Twitch. Very annoying when it does that. Awasi's streaming. Okay. We'll raid Awasi. Awasi is a fellow member of Magix, the VTubing group I am a part of. So absolutely go ahead and enjoy their stream. Show them some love. Show them some socially appropriate affection. And yes, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with maybe not KSP. It's probably getting a bit long in the tooth for you guys, but I will be back with something hopefully. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and apart from that, bye bye for now.